Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have the human form Inuyasha from Toynami. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the box, look at the figure in detail up close. I'll also lower the camera and show you what he looks like with the taiga in his hand. And then I'll also end up posting a short where we'll see him spinning on the 360 platform. So we've got the picture here, him with the black hair, same thing down here. It's pretty much the same figure as the half demon form. The hands are in the same position. Clothing is the same. I think even his face is the same. It's just the hair that's changed. And then one thing they did miss on this one is they left his claws on his hands, which I think is a pretty big miss for a figure like this. There's not a lot to change. It's just the hair and the claws, but you know, not a huge deal, not a deal breaker, but something I wish they would have caught whenever they made him. So here he's in the back. Again, we've got him in a few different forms or different positions. And then down here we have the other figures. You can see this one's pretty old because it came out after series 2 and right before series 3. And then this Sesshomaru from series 2 will be our next unboxing. So we'll go ahead and get him out of the packaging. Let's see what we've got. Try to keep the back card in as good a condition as I can. Always like to save these, so I'll put that off on the side. And then here we have the figure. So let's get the taiga out first. And then this one, okay, so it does come out of the sheath. And let me see here. Perfect, got it to focus, and you can see it looks just like the one from the show. The sword is pretty beat up. On the half demon figure, I could never get the sword out. I think just from how long it's been in there, it got stuck. And so I've never actually seen what this looks like before. Let me make sure I get this all the way back in there. Perfect. And then let's get the figure out. And then let's see what he looks like up close. So again, we've got his hand in the same position. And that's what I'd mentioned as far as the claws. You can see there on his hand. But I think they did a pretty good job with his face. I think the hair looks really nice. This arm does come up a little bit, and then these pieces do move of his hair. So when his arm comes up, this will just kind of move off on the side. We can see that the taiga goes right there. There's the figure from the back. And then he also turns here at the waist. A little bit loose. He's not going to just go flying around, but he does move pretty easily. Could also just be due to the age of the figure. And then down here, we can see 2 holes where you could put him on a stand. He does not come with one. But I do have one for the Naraku figure, and I'll see if that possibly works with this. I think the Kikyo one or Kagome may have a stand as well. So let's see, we'll go ahead and get him set down here. Okay, so his hair here on his head, I'm not sure if this is a part of how it's supposed to be, but his head actually tilts forward, and then you can lift it up too. So not sure if that was intended or not, but actually looks kind of cool if you lower his head down a little bit. I like that a little bit more. So go ahead and set him down here, and then we'll get the taiga back out. So one thing with this, when I was putting the sword back into the sheath, it was felt a little bit difficult to get all the way in there, and now it's extremely difficult to actually remove it. So what I'm going to do is I don't risk breaking it because this handle can snap off pretty easily. We're going to just go ahead and put it on his hip over here. You know, it does look cool, I think, to display with the sword, but if I had him on the shelf, I would just leave it in the sheath. I think it looks a little bit better, especially because the sword isn't transformed, so it's not going to do him a lot of good. So I'll go ahead and lower the camera angle. I'll get this put on his hip, and then we'll see what it looks like up close. And so here is the figure from up close. You can see him from the front, and then also from the back. Did a really good job with the paint on this one too. So it's a great figure. The claw thing is just a minor detail. It doesn't, you know, make the figure bad anyway, but just wanted to point it out. So I will post a short of this doing the full rotation of him as well. And then for the next video, we will do the series 2 Sesshomaru. I appreciate you tuning into this one, and I'll see you next time.